G'day guys, welcome to Scotch Down Under. I'm Ken.
I'm Carly.
And I'm the Cubo.
And today we're going to Japan.
Again?
Again. And it's your bottle.
It's mine.
Again. So we're going to the land of the rising sun to Toki.
Toki.
Oh?
Toki is a blend and it's a sister to the other one which we reviewed, the Hibiki Harmony.
Hibiki Harmony.
Up here. And like the Hibiki Harmony, this is Beam Suntory and it has Yamazaki, Hakushu and Cheetah in it. And most of it is, according to the sources on the interwebs, it is Hakushu and the Cheetah grain. Now you've had some of the Cheetah grain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had it. I've only had it in this form, and I know you haven't had it.
No.
So, what is it like by itself?
It has been a little while,
Okay.
so I can't really give you anything exact, but very pleasant, very easy drinking.
I think we'll have to get some to try.
Yep.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, I know you
Yes.
want to try it. Yeah, you think
Yes.
Japanese, you're like, oh, I like the
Yes.
sound of that.
I think I might have to add a few more Japanese whiskey to my collection.
To your collection. So this is an NAS blend, 43% ABV, and Toki actually means time in Japanese, which I think is pretty cool. So I actually learned a Japanese word.
Well, I mean, is that actually the symbol for turkey on the bottle?
I don't.
Or the character.
I can't read Japanese characters, so I have absolutely no idea. But
Well,
I
there you
did
go.
read on the interwebs that they said Toki meant time in Japanese. So
Right.
whether that's old
So we
Japanese
have
or
time
modern,
and harmony and yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
all the cool things.
So this is the harmony's
Sister.
younger, cheaper sister.
Like Toki's sister, which has a nice round bottle, this one is a nice tall rectangular square box looking shape, which is quite a little bit different to the other one, but
It's almost your typical sort of flask shaped bottle, but not rounded off
no.
as much. But it's stylish. It's classy.
Yeah, I think it looks quite good on the shelf. It
And
stands
there's
out.
now a...
There's a bug on the bottle.
A
And
bug.
it-
Oh! And it is a screw top, unlike the other one, which was a cork.
Yeah.
But I do like this paper texture they do have around the neck, which you actually tear off when you open it, which is pretty cool. It's actually quite a, almost reminds me of rice paper kind of texture.
It could be rice paper for all we know.
It could be, yeah. I reckon it's quite cool. It's almost like a cloth. It's pretty neat. Yeah, so overall, pretty cool round packaging. You can't fit many on the shelf because they're quite wide, but you can stack them this way. And that's pretty cool that they do have that on there for that exact reason, which is a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
works.
It does.
Ooh. Honey.
Yep, definitely got some honey.
Yeah, I got the sweetness and then a big snork of
Citrus.
ethanol.
Yeah, I dig it. So as
That's
again,
why I stopped.
it is hot in the land down under, so that's why we're wearing these kind of attire. So the alcohol likes to come out quite easily when it's this
Yeah.
temperature. Yep, unlike somewhere in Scotland or Japan right now where it's freezing and snowy, you would have to heat it up. We don't have to do that because it's wafting out quite easily.
But yeah, honey, citrus, and floral sweetness.
Floral and a little bit of
Spices.
spicy. Yep, what kind of spices? I'm getting a little bit of toast. Not fully burnt toast, but well
Ooh.
done toast.
Buttered.
Yeah,
Yes.
buttered toast, yes. And then the other thing I got a little bit early was like a green melon.
Star anise.
A wish? Star anise.
Star anise, which is like aniseed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, not really. I don't really think of of aniseed unless it's a really pronounced flavour.
Yeah.
But that's me. So
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that buttered toast now.
I smell butter. I can definitely smell butter. Especially when I move it.
like creamed honey, butter and honey on toast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like you know how when your honey hardens and it's like very crystallized and it's
I get what you're
white,
saying.
and then you got to try and to melt it. You've got to reheat it, and it smells.
So you're talking about crystallized honey,
Yeah, well, it's not,
sugarized honey.
yeah, sugarized honey, and it's
Sugarized. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, it does.
I mean, I know what you're talking about, but it's like, yeah, how do you actually describe
Yeah.
it? And
Yeah, because I grew up when we used to get red gun honey, and red gun honey, and that stuff used to sugarize real easily.
yeah.
But it's a light, fresh, crisp, floral, citrusy, all
Yes.
around. A great dram for a hot day like today, that's for sure.
I kind of want to say that the nose is a bit more intense than the Harmony, but I think it's just that the nose in the Harmony has a bit more subtlety to it.
I think this has got more earth to it.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with it. It is a bit more substantial. It's a bit more...
And the ethanol smacks you in the
Earthy.
face more too.
No,
Yeah.
that's just because it's hot. All right, shall we?
Cheers.
Cheers.
If we must.
Yep.
Sweet and peppery.
Yes.
And I know that pepperiness is probably more the ethanol than anything.
I didn't get that until I
But-
swallowed it, though.
Just straight away on the tip of the tongue, that beautiful soft sweetness.
Very much so.
And that honey.
Yep.
Floral notes are still there. Oh, and it lingers well.
Yeah, it's a good
I can
finish.
still
Still taste it?
taste the spice.
That fresh honey on toast thing is that's all I keep coming back to. Like a good toast, like a not like a yeah, like a spice bread, similar to like you're getting the fruit bread without the fruit.
Oh,
like that,
yeah, just
that
a
cinnamon
plain-
kind of
just a
spice.
plain-
Not that flavour, but that
Yeah.
feeling sensation, and then that butter and honey all over on the bread. I'll have to go in for another mouthful of that tasty bread with honey in.
But it's a solid little whiskey and so easy to drink.
Yes, very much so.
Last year before, might have been. Took a bottle to Perth to share with a friend, and he had his first one with some ice. And it was like, oh yeah, really nice. And then decided to try the second one neat.
Yep.
And literally halfway through it, he's just stopped and he's just gone, this is dangerous. I said, well, it's a good thing it's only 43%. Because, within a few hours we'd powered, well, not exactly powered, but we'd worked our way through about half a bottle.
It's not hard.
No.
And, really not hard to do with something that's got such a beautiful soft nose and just a lovely fresh flavour to it.
Yeah. And it's actually good to see for, we'll go into the price in a minute, but for a pretty accessible blend to be 43%. You would expect it'd be around the 40. So to have that little bit more ABV, that's definitely a thumbs up for it.
So more citrusy has come out.
Yeah, it's a
With the water.
lot more lighter on the nose. That honey's more thicker, I reckon.
Ooh.
Less of the ethanol.
Real good whack of spice I just got.
I find the mouth feels a little bit thinner with the water.
Yep.
But for me, that sort of honey and floral sweetness is the big overtone.
Yeah, it keeps carrying through.
Keeps
Yep.
carrying through. Like right now, from that mouthful, there's
Still going. Yeah.
a
Yeah.
little bit of pepperiness on the mid palate, but towards the back of the tongue, that
Honey,
sweetness is starting to come through.
Yep.
Like I just swirled it around in my mouth and I could taste an orangey, limey taste in my mouth, and then swallowed it, and then a nice, I said, a peppery taste just going down and very,
And then round it off with that honey.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Store in a cool, dry place. Store in a cool, dry place.
That's not going to work here. It's
That's not Australia.
No.
Well, it can be quite dry. Today's a bit humid. It's definitely not cool.
No.
Nope. Yeah, during the day it's dry, and then when the sun goes down, the humidity goes through the roof.
Yep.
And we just add to that by perspiring into the air. But anyway, how much would you pay for this bottle that has to be kept in a cool, dry place?
Yeah, look, I mean, I know exactly what it is. I mean, there's, and obviously, again, depends on where you shop, but I think it's like about $65 from Uncle Dan's, $75 from most independents.
Yep. So definitely well under $100 for 43%, like we touched on earlier, for an all-round great all-day drinker. And yeah, being in a cool, dry place when it's stinking hot right now, this goes down really well.
All day,
Don't need to chill it. You can if you want, but yeah.
It chills nicely.
I bet it does, actually.
Having drunk this on the rocks before, yeah, it chills nicely. It doesn't kill it at all.
Oh, might have to try that then.
Yeah, might have to stick some ice cubes in there.
So, I mean, obviously, as the ice dilutes, it softens everything right off.
Yep.
But, yeah, that little bit of chilling doesn't kill the flavour dramatically.
Might have to try it. I'm not much of a fan of putting rocks on my whiskey, but...
That's where you should actually buy some whiskey rocks or the little
The bullets.
stainless-
I want to get the bullets.
Yeah.
Yep, and try those. Or sticking the glass in.
Yeah, that's
Chilling
the other
the
option.
glass, that's another
Having
way.
the glass cold, because then you're going to get very little dilution into it.
Yeah, and when it's 40 odd degrees.
Cold
if you
glass
feel like
would
a
be good.
Yeah, when you feel like a whiskey,
Yeah.
having something like this chilled would
Or
actually
even
be pretty
literally
handy.
just pour yourself a dram and bung it in the fridge or freezer for 10-15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That'd be a good idea.
Just drops the edge off, cools the glass as well.
So, out of 10.
Oh, me first?
Yeah, go for it.
Because of the value on it. Okay, if you took the price out of the equation, you'd probably still go about an 8.5 on it. Because just light, fresh, nothing offensive about it, beautiful, easy. But taking that, going on the average and saying $70 price point, it's a solid 9 for me.
Yep.
And that's taking that price into equation.
It's a 9 for me as well.
Yeah, I was hovering around that. I mean, it's a really good, as we said, all-day drinker on any occasion. Light, floral, fresh, honey, good finish, and 43% for a cheap blend. That definitely puts it up. Yeah, I'll go 9. Yeah. So I can see this always being on our shelf.
At least 1 or 2 bottles.
There you go.
Along with its sister, but
This sister's a little bit more expensive.
Yes, sister's a little bit more expensive, but at least...
This is a good stand-in, you reckon, for a while?
Yes, definitely.
Well, the last of mine went into our infinity bottle that we started a while ago. The only reason I haven't bought more is because I've got plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to behave myself.
Aren't we all?
Although, I did still buy whiskey for Christmas, so...
Yeah, we all did. I bought a bottle yesterday.
Yeah, I bought one.
No, you didn't buy a bottle yesterday.
Not yesterday, I didn't, but I bought one before Christmas.
Yeah, true. I bought one before Christmas, after Christmas. On that note, have a good one.